Welcome back, fake sports fans. Brother Jays took the lead in the series by winning Game 1 against the Minnesota Twins of this ALDS. For Game 2, the Jays will send Braxton Garrett to the mound to go up against Jordan Hicks. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go and getting the start. Braxton Garrett. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw, and they get the out. Here's Carlos Correa.
Batting second, shortstop Carlos Correa.
A wind in the pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here's Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center. And our pitcher tonight, Jordan Hicks. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now for the Jays, Lawrence Butler. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Okay.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman went deep in his most recent game. Hot shot to third. Fired to second. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5 4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're in the second game of this division series.
Number 9.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Andres Negron. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Batting fifth,
here's Byron Buxton.
Brian Buxton.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Hitter, Anthony Santander.
That misses, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Grounder might be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now it's going to be David Fry.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. In the dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd scoreless game. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one not close. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Grounded to 3rd. Could be 2. Off-balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Ground ball left side. And a quick out number 1. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Pulls that one foul. This one in the air. Lewis gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Lined into right. And that is the third out of the inning. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Santiago Espinal. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop,
and here comes Carlos Correa. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two down. So up next, Royce Lewis. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Left field. Schwarber calls it in, and there's one away. So here is Bryce Harper. And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. That one the other way. A dive. Nice stop. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Anthony Santander.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground. In the dirt. Nice pick. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. We're in the second game of this division series.
Number 9.
And the batter now, Andres Negron. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gets under and pops it up. Jimenez. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the center fielder, Brian Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. The 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. Garrett keeping an eye on him. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The 2-1. Smoked on the ground, a second. Rogers throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays. 1-1 now. One out, base is empty.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1-2 now. That's down and in.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that quickly 2 away. This is Bryson's stop.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. Just missed.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Right through there for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fights it off. You'll see another. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Just a cookie down the middle. And those are the ones.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela. Brewstar Grotterol will take over.
Number 48. Brewstar Grotterol.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Minnesota, Brendan Rodgers. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Oh, just a nice job coming through it. Pretty high-level spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Grotterol fires. And that one missing low. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the Twins DH, Santiago Espinal. Sliced hard but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Grounded to third, could be two. To Jimenez, and a run scores on the double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Correa. Next pitch misses way outside. That's a little bit low. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Weathers.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And there's a ball.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff now.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Weathers keeping him close. Now here is Lawrence Butler. The throw, tag, and he's out. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 38, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, one-run game. Royce Lewis digs in now.
Lewis.
And a 2-1 on the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Andres Negron, the next Twin up to hit. Just off the inside edge. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it, 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Not even close there. And the count 2-1. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bryce Harper. Liner, and this could be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Left fielder.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Runner from third comes across, and they tie it late here in game 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit.
Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays.
Baseman, David Fry.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Bryson Stott. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the other half. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter
Now
Hodge.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number 37, Porter Hodge.
Kyle Schwarber
Leading
comes
off
up to
for
hit
the
here.
Twins, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Swings through that.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to him.
Jeffers.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
2-2.
To third, Fry. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Brendan Rodgers, the next twin up to him. 2 down, nobody on. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Will Wagner.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
On the ground right side. And that chance handled. On the run. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Schwarber in pursuit. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Adley Rutschman will hit next.
Adley Rutschman.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now in Toronto, and here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Santiago Espinal bunting, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And it's second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Number 19, Mason Miller.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Royce Lewis. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And a count 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air down the left side. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've taken the lead here in game 2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Andres Negron, the next twin up to hit. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch way upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now it's 3-2. swing and a miss. Mason Miller the strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now here is Harper. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's ripped into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall.
All over that one right there. And you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat. It's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next pitch is downstairs. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One-run game, bottom 9. That one drilled left field, and no one can get there. Around second is Harper. Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting left fielder.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Yelly set down on strikes.
Now batting
One out left for the Blue Jays. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a count 1-2. This could end it. Hard liner. Hits the top of the wall. The throw into second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now David Fry in the air, right field. Rodriguez should have this one. And that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Brian Buxton.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one. Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Safe! And the go-ahead run is on to the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. stays alive. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander,
number
Cole
44.
Sands.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now for the Jays, Bryson Stott.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch for the out. Will White, the next to hit.
Second baseman.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line and a base hit into right.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. Moved to first, and he dives back in safely. Outside low, and it's 2-1. With the winning run on at first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Backed off the plate that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Blue Jays.
we're in extras. And there's a new
Number
arm on the
61.
mound, Zach Jackson.
Zach Jackson.
And now for the Twins, Brendan Rodgers.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Ripped into left for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked
right
that baseball.
fielder,
What a swing.
Emmanuel
Sent it out
Rodriguez.
way faster than it came
Now
in, of
running
course.
at first
113
for the
off the
Twins.
bat, and no matter
Number
where you hit
30.
it at that speed, it's tough to make a play.
Wall.
Go ahead, run up. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Santiago Espinal. Popped up right side, Harper. And there's 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, It's a pop-up,
and that one is lifted in the air. Varsho sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that's the third out. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Adley Rutschman. Falling behind 2-1. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here is Anthony Santander.
Designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. We are in the 11th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Buxton ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. Just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch, 1 down. Andres Negron, the next twin up to hit.
Now
if that
number
drops
9.
right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Got him! 2 out. So 2 down now, and here is Byron Buxton. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins,
number
Jose
37,
Leclerc.
Jose Leclerc.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off
Christian
for the
Yelich.
Jays, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
That one outside. 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that gets down in the corner. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. The winning run on second base.
2-2.
That's too low. 3-2 down.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, David Fry.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one lifted to left. Schwarber snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming up instead of staying close. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Rodriguez on a dead sprint, racing back, and caught on the warning track. Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder,
this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate.
Catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by them. Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. Quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Now, Forrest Wall. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And that one is downstairs, 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missed.
3 balls, 3 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that misses. Ball 2. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Varsho drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Last half of the 13th set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a foul out of play. That just misses, and a full count now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Puts it away for the out. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out. Number 2, Jason Adam on the pitch here.
Jason Adam.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Fought off foul. Two outs. This one in the air, right field. Rodriguez makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Matt Strahm.
Tied at 2 here in the 14th. Now it's the Twins DH, Santiago Espinal. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. In time. Got him. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to him.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
And a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now, Royce Lewis.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Correa on his horse and coming home. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Over to second for 1. And still another double play. Their 4th tonight, inning over. On to the bottom of the 14th. Bryce Harper to the plate. And the next pitch is way outside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now here is Anthony Santander. And delivers outside. Next pitch off the play. 3-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez squeezes it, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Now batting,
And
center
things could change
fielder,
quickly
Dalton
here with
Varsho.
one swing.
And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one down the line. Slides, but he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. And again, we are tied.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Late on that fastball. Two on, 1 out. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. We're in extras here, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Varsho after it. Then there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball away.
Picks over, and he breaks for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter now, Bryson Stott.
Shortstop, Bryson Stott.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Ernie Clemens next up for the Blue Jays. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. So up next for Toronto, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in extras. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Forrest Wall. Here's a 1-1. And a bunt towards third. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. And next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal.
The designated hitter, Santiago
2 down, nobody on.
Espinal.
Here in the late stages of game 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Coming
Minnesota,
out of the bullpen for the Twins,
number
Brandon
91,
Sproat.
Brandon Sproat.
Adley Rutschman
Leading off
getting ready
for
to
the
hit.
Jays, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him! 1 out. Here is Bryce Harper. The 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That's towards center. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Now here is Anthony Santander.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Buxton makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Blue Jays.
we're in extras, and there's a new
Number
arm on the mound,
44.
Bowden Francis.
Bowden
And he has some
Francis.
nasty breaking stuff. Now it's going to be
Leading off for
Carlos
Minnesota,
Correa.
shortstop Carlos Correa.
Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And here is
Now batting,
Royce
third
Lewis.
baseman, Royce
Well, he came
Lewis.
up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Outside low, 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And he hits a ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Andres Negron. Just missed.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, he can stay with it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Byron Buxton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Right side. And that's just foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score. Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position, so some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Well struck left field. Yelich pulls it down, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Christian Yelich. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Out to short. Correa over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and we're deep into extras. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, David Fry. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, even it up at 1-1.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And the Jays lose it in extra innings after a marathon on the game. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats to score 3 runs on 11 hits, 4 walks, strike out 11 times. Santander, Harper, Varsho, Yelich hit doubles. Varsho and Yelich get their home RBIs. And for the pitching, it's Golden Francis with the loss. And as a team, they give up 4 runs on 11 hits, 5 walks, and strike out 18. And with the loss, the series is now tied at 1 apiece. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as we head to Minnesota for Game 3 of this ALDS between the Jays and the Twins.